I'm on the wrong scene. Where is he? He's not ready at all. Here, let me switch. Starting soon. Oh, wait. I never edited that. Give me a moment. Boom. Let's go. Am I live? I don't know. One lurking. Where is he? I'm here. Easy money, society scripts, alchemy, and exceptional. Stream 94. Society scripts. We share chat with Twitch. How do you share chat with with Twitch, Jace? How you swear to chat? With my bot. Shared.chat. Don't forget to join the Discord. Pantooth, Dale, how are you guys doing? Today we're going to be doing an alchemy script. And so we're going to be coding outside the game a little bit. It's going to be a crazy day. I was actually just trying to set that up before we started to stream. And as you could see, I wasn't prepared, but hello. I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to where I'm going to put this, you know? Technically, I'm going to zoom in. It's here's the tailoring one. I want people to be able to see. Because I'm also blind. Dark Horse, hello. I think that's all right there. Boom, boom. Let's make that a little bit bigger right there. Okay. Look, I made a folder called streamable code. That way I don't dox myself. DDoS? Dox? Doxin? DDoxin? I probably still will. With any JSON stream, I gotta clear my throat at the beginning. Maybe this monster beverage will help me out. By the way, they finally brought back the flavor that I enjoy, which is like the zero sugar with no flavor. Which is funny that this is the flavor I like, the one that has no flavor. But they put it in a green can, so it kind of looks like the regular monster. It's my favorite one. They brought it back. We did it, folks. It used to be called Absolute Zero. Then they rebranded it Zero Sugar. Then they got rid of it completely. But now it's back. In the green can. Please, everyone buy it so they keep making it. Anyway. Rizzle, hello. We are going to work on the alchemy script today. I thought I was going to do it before the even stream, because this might be boring. I say might be. Of course it's going to be boring. But everyone's been wanting the society scripts beyond tailoring and smithing. So we're going to work on those. Also, the other thing that's been brought up to my attention is if you want to do exceptional stuff, not at your house. Right now, the queue kind of builds it all. But if people have requested that they only do exceptional, that way they can have one queue that does exceptional and then another queue that does just regular. That way you can go to the town if you want to be in town for the exceptional queue. What do you guys think of that? Should we do that too? Is that too much work? I don't know. You guys tell me what you want. Your work is my command. I mean, your wish is my work. What's the saying? Either way, we're gonna strap in. We're gonna buckle in because it's gonna be a great stream. But first, some ads. Everything that we work on, we post to our website. It's called uoradioscripts.com. There's some download buttons on here. There's some, great enhancements to the history. You can see the history of things now. If you click the history tab, brings you to the history in GitHub. Oh my golly gee willikers, Jace, is there anything you can't do? Yeah, it's deliver on what I said I was gonna do. And then obviously the other thing is shared.chat. I'm in beta testing right now. So if you have any plans on multi-streaming, be sure to check out shared.chat and then fill in your info here and I'll get back to you. Warhawk is currently live, and he signed up for share chat, so it should be working right now, hopefully. It looks like it is. I got it on the computer down here on the floor. And Mines should be working. Mines. And then Pwnstar is going to be live here shortly. So this will be the first time it's running on 3 streams. Hashtag stress test. All right, enough ads. Transition. Okay, some people have said, like, how do you do this script? Like, you're coding 30,000 lines of code. I'm technically not, okay? I auto-generate the code based on a few key things. So we're gonna look at the tailoring one, both in-game and out-of-game, just so we can get some examples. And then we're gonna move on to the alchemy. Anybody there? Anybody with me? You excited? You want me to explain this shit? You just want me to code? You tell me, the viewer, what you want to see. And if it's me without my shirt, I'm sorry. Follow me on a different platform. Make a joke and dance. I can make a joke and dance. Here's the joke. I'm sitting right here. There. Done. A crazy. Hello. Here's a hello. Dale, hello. Mantooth, hello. J-Spot, hello. Share chat, hello. Man. That was a chicken dance? I'm a professional chicken dancer. If there was a Jace dance, it would be called the chicken dance. Okay, so basically the script that we run is this guy, right? It's I don't even know if you guys can see this on the screen, but we basically set a bunch of variables. We try to make sure that the crafting queue gets popped up. And then we try to like look for certain keywords inside a gump and then like nail it down. Okay, because when you're in the game, let me actually log in the game here. What's my, okay, Jace owns, there we go. I haven't logged on this character yet on my new computer, so it doesn't have any of the things yet. Hold on. Ooh, some loud music. Yeah, Expo, yeah, I should be logged in. Damn, so true. Like, what are you doing on this stream? All right, let me see where I can hide this this new scene screen that I added here, VS Code, boom. Okay, so we're in the game and we open up the jobs menu, right? And then this is the tailoring society. Okay, I've already grabbed all of them. And basically what happens is, on the old school way of you having to play the game, you know, you would try to like go to your guy over here and you're like, okay, I'm gonna edit. Okay, I'm gonna go to this thing. Okay. And I'm gonna go find the shadow hide quiver. Okay, so I'm gonna go down. Where's the hell's that at? Quivers. Okay, there it is. And then you go to shadow hide quiver. Okay. And you say add to queue. And you're like, I did it. All right, let me delete that queue. And that queue. I'm deleting all these queues. Goodbye, queues. Anyway, we add that to the queue, right? And then we have to click it to edit this to 12, which is great. These are great things. I'm complaining, but I'm not really complaining, you know? And then we could say, okay, to 12 exceptional, confirm. And I got to move on to the next thing, right? So what my script does is exactly what we just did, but a lot faster. But it's not 100% accurate. Because basically we are just searching for in-gump on this guy right here. So I'm checking to see, does it contain the word bone? And it does, okay? So the first thing it would find is bone. So let's go back to the code. As a matter of fact, I think I have it on my game here. If we just pop this bad boy open, which of course it doesn't automatically show up, because why would it, you know? No judgments. So if we scroll down to where this stuff starts, it says, hey, is in Gump bone. Okay, so that's what's gonna grab first. And then I try to filter it down based on the type of item. Okay, so I start with bone gorgets. And since it's a text match, I have to start with like the biggest possible match first, right? Because if I just search for bone gorget, it would hit for any bone gorget. So I have to like check. I have to check for like all the different types. Why are you trying to bone the Gump? Did it even consent? No, it didn't consent. This is a not safe for work stream. Please shield your eyes as we talk about boning and gorgets and societies. Okay, so basically we have to go like the biggest text string I can find, and then we move to the next one. Okay, so it's like exceptional dullhide bonehead gorget. Bone gorget. No. So then it goes to the next one. Well, is it a dullhide bone gorget? No. So then it goes exceptional shadowhide bone gorget. Nope. And then it goes shadowhide bone gorget, and it just keeps going down. It goes through all the different types of leathers of the gorgets. And then it moves on to the next item. So let's keep going here. Boom, boom. Gorget. Okay, so exceptional gorget. Then here's a gorget. And then it's like, okay, cool. Now we're going to switch to a different item type. So I start over again with exceptional dullhide bone gloves. And then dullhide bone gloves. And then shadowhide bone gloves. Exceptional. Blah, blah, blah. And it just keeps repeating. And it goes through all the items. And this is why this particular script is 130. Wait, how many lines is this one? 13K? I don't know. I feel like it's more than that. Oh, the tailoring one's 13K. It's the smithy one that's like 30. Anyway, so not bad. There is a problem with today's script, potentially. Or the current version, since there's 2 fishing nets on this one. Like, see how my society page has 2 fishing nets? Look, it's just copy pasta. Exactly. This is technically a problem because it's only going to find the first match, which is copperhide fishing net, right? So in this particular scenario, my script won't pick up the veilhide's fishing net because it already found like the copperhide one first. Potential bug, but you get what you pay for. It's free. It's like watching someone craft the holy grail of scripts. True. Yes. Thank you. So basically, we go through all these different things, and then I add some additional quality of life, right? So if we're looking at in a magical happy land, I'm going to close this little guy down here. In a magical happy land, what my script would do is I wanted to check to say like craft 5 veilhide, right? And then check my progress and see if I'm done or not. Because that would be great. Unfortunately, if I wanted to check for this crafting number, I would need to literally check for every possibility of number. And then all of a sudden my script is 130,000 lines of code instead of just 30. So I opted out of checking to see how many you need to craft, but the way I can get around that when I run the script, which I'm going to run it for you guys right now, because we got to set up a script anyway, right? So we're going to hit save and play on my tailoring script, and let's see it in action. I'm going to pull up these windows just so you guys can see. Well, actually, I'm going to pull them up, but then I'm going to close them so you can see what the script does. Boom, 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 boom. I don't even know if you can see it on the other side of the screen. But anyway, I'm going to save and play. And so what it's doing is it's going through each, okay? And like we talked about first, it's going to find bone. And sure enough, it's asking me bone. Bone chest. Okay? And so what it did is it changed the craft until exceptional. It knew it was an exceptional. And then it's just pausing, saying, hey, waiting user input. Enter the quantity of bone chest. Okay, so in this case, it's 23. So we're going to click 23 and confirm. It automatically sets the recycle to be non-exceptional. And then it moves to the next item, which is leather shorts. And we need 23 of those bad boys. So we're going 23. And then let's move on to the next one. Anyway, so how did you do this, Jace? I'm basically checking for this gump existing. If this gump exists, I'm pausing in a loop. Okay? So the moment this gump goes away, I move on to the next item. So we got the Shadowhide Quiver, which is 12. We're going to do 12 there. I'm going to click confirm. And then here's where the magic happens, is it moved pages. Okay? So we went to the next page in society, and then it added the copperhead hide quiver because we found it right there. It's an exceptional. We only need to craft 2 of those. I'm going to hit 2 and hit confirm. And now here's where we're going to run into the problem I just described, where I've found a copperhide fishing net, which is great. We want to craft 3 of those. But the way the code's set up, currently it's saying the queue's complete, but it's like, Jace, you still have to check this Valhide leather. Now, we can try to fix that, or we can move on to Alchemy. What would you guys like to do? Would you like to fix the script that's slightly busted, or move on to Alchemy? You tell me in the chat right now. Also, Airman, yeah, it's awesome, and we're all lazy. So true. I'm like that meme where it's like, hey, can you pass the salt? And then like, I'm like building a system to pass you salt. It will save time in the long run. Kelly, I mean, does it work currently enough? Yeah, it does. I mean, look again, like this, I mean, it was pretty good. It's just, if there's a duplicate item name on the same page of your society, it doesn't know. Wait, were you asking me a question to get the answer, or were you already knew you were going to load up the Alchemy? Thank you for your engagement in the chat. I appreciate that, Telly. Checks in the mail. Okay. We got to vote for Alchemy. Has anyone used these scripts before? Because they're on the website. It's called uorazorscripts.com. What's a website, Jace? Let's take a sip of this lovely monster beverage. Hashtag sponsored. Not yet. One day. I'm not going to get sponsored by HelloFresh or anything like that. I want a monster or some sort of sponsorship that involves allowing me to sit down. You haven't, but your decks or summoner scripts apart for my own use and love the ideas you bring. Nice. Thank you. That's the whole point. I like that we're sharing the scripts, you know? Like, I wish there was a repo of scripts back in the day. So I'm making the dream. Don't let your dreams be dreams. Insert meme here. Okay, we'll move on to Alchemy. Love to code, and I love new ideas that I've never thought of before. Okay, so you're asking, Jace, how did you make this script? Well, now we're going to cover that real quick, and then we'll get into the Alchemy one. I'm sorry. I'm all over the place here. VS Code, we're going to show that again. So, with the Society of Tailoring, basically I needed to know all the different hues. So these are what the hues are. Dull hide, shadow hide, copper hide, blah, blah, blah. And then I got a little line right over here that's empty bracket, which means nothing, right? So that's a regular item. And then I have the tailoring categories. So the name, which is bone armor, right? The gump response, which is 100. And then uses hues. I have this little variable I made, uses hues, true or false. The reason why is because when you craft something with like bone armor, you set the hue inside of like the script. Or I'm sorry, inside the, what am I trying to say? You know what I'm trying to say. You set the hue as part of this right here, right? So if I click bone armor, which is, you know, category 100, the hue is using the leather that you selected down here. Okay. Whereas like if you click quivers, it doesn't use the hue. You just choose the quiver in the list. So if we go back to the code, we can see that fishing items, they don't use hues, and wizard satchels don't, and quivers don't, but everything else does. Anyway, then I need to know the actual like item types, right? So there's bone armor, and under bone armor, you can make a gorget, gloves, helm, blah, blah, blah. And all these names have to match what's inside the gump of the society, okay? And where this got tricky is like a female studded chest is also like a studded chest, right? And so the order that these are in is the order that I check first, right? So I first try to look for a female studded chest. And then if I don't find that, it will try to go through all these again. And then it will look for studded chest, right? So if the item to craft happens to be a studded chest, I didn't want a female studded chest to get found, right? So I have to check that first, if that makes sense. I don't know. Anyway, so we do that with leather as well, like a leather female chest. Quivers, same thing. I'm trying to find the quivers with hues first before a quiver itself. Satchel, fishing items, etc., etc. Anyway, ideally, to fix this tailoring one that we were talking about, is I want to continue to search all of these items, even if one was found. What happens is it's like first come, first serve, right? So the moment I found the copperhide fishing net, I exited the fishing loop. In reality, I could find all of them because it doesn't matter. The only tricky part is if I do that, which I do that in this smithing script, is I can always then add the regular one, even if there isn't a regular one. Anyway, I digress. You did something similar using Python to write my insane mining rail script before it was broken? Nice, yeah. Yeah, it's always nice to like, you know, go outside the box sometimes with scripts. And then basically, you know, I just make the script, I loop, you know, I have the, hey, this was automated by whenever I ran it last. And then this is the script itself, right? So this is what you get in the output. Now, if I go down to like where I'm actually doing the loops, right? I'm looping 4 times because there's 4 pages worth of society. And then I'm doing the hue flips and the things, and I'm looking for it and blah, 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 blah. So what we're going to do is we're just going to copy this society tailoring. We're going to make a copy of this bad boy, and then we're going to rename it Alch. Society Alch. Alch. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go to the game. I need to make a way so I can see the game and see the code for you guys. That makes it smaller. I don't necessarily want to make it smaller, because then it's hard to see. Maybe I can hide that there. Okay, that's making it a little bit smaller. There we go. And then we can just slide that over. Huh? That's looking good, yeah? You can see my face, maybe? No? Does anyone need to see my face while we're doing this? I'm not sure. I could just put it below the camera. There. Okay. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna look at this. We're gonna look. Oh, we know what you look like, exactly. But you want to see me sweat as I like panic about how to do this. So when we click the alchemy, we're gonna need to know like what this number is, right? Because this is the resource stockpile, and I want to know whatever gump this is. So we're gonna start right there just to get this out of the way. But basically, what we can do is where we do resource stockpile gump. It's trying to open up our resource stockpile, and then it's doing gump response 7, which is the end thing, and then 106 is tailoring. So if we look here, it goes 100, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, right? So that's tailoring. So the good news is alchemy's 100. How do you know, Jace? I don't know, I've been doing this a while. So we're gonna update that to 100. That should bring up our tailoring, I'm sorry, our, what's it called? Alchemy thing. And then find type 3997 in our backpack as the kit. I need to get the item type of an alchemy thing. So we'll figure that out in a moment. I don't think I can pull one off the shelf. If someone knew greater than info on a alchemy thing, hit me up in the chat. No pressure. But we're all watching. Okay. One momento. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. Almost there. Just trying to set shit up behind the scenes here. You think I'd be prepared? The answer to that is no, I'm not. Okay. So we have the to do is to find the idea of that bad boy. But anyway, this is going to bring up the alchemy crafting menu, which is great. And now we need to set up this structure right here, these categories, okay? So heal potions are first. So if I go back to my script up at the top, zoop. I don't think there's going to be any hues in this one, but Gump Response 100 is going to be heal potions. Wow. Uses hues were false. I mean, none of these are going to use hues, as far as I know. The next one's cure potions. I moved my code editor to this other screen so I can see this easier. Refresh potions. It's Gump Response 102. 103 is strength. Strength. 103 is strength. Let's see, we got 104 agility. 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 It's 104, 105. 105 is magic resist. Are you not entertained? Poison is 106. 107 is gonna be explosion. Then we got aspect items, which I don't know if we even care about that, but aspect items is 108. And then plant items is 109. Plant items. So far, so good. Okay, so one of the things that happens is this is all page one, okay? So when we first load up the tailoring menu, or I keep saying tailoring, but the moment we load up our alchemy menu, we're on page one. But there's also a page two. And sometimes you need to get to these. So the way I handle that in the code is I use Gump Response as an array. So if there's only one value, it's not an array. I know it's on page one. If it's an array, I know I need to do two actions. So in this case, for fishing items, I wanted to go to page 2, which is 9, and then select 101. So in our case here, we did plant items, but now we want to go to page 2 and then 100 for mount breeding. Mount breeding. And then we'll do one more, which is 9, and then 101, which is utility. Utility. Okay, so let's just review. So 100 is heal pots, great. 101's cure, refresh, blah blah blah. Strength, did I spell these right? Hopefully I did. I don't know. Magic resist pots. Yep. Poison, explosion, aspect items, plant items. And then if I want to go to page 2, 100 is mount breeding, and then 101 is utility. You're doing it, Jace. You're doing it. You're doing it. All right, I think Postar went live. And so I'm just trying to check to make sure that my shared chat is live on 3 services, and it looks like it is. We're live on Warhawk, we're live on Postar, and we're live on JSONs. Let's go. Hopefully it works. Hopefully it continues to work. Test. Your non-stealth thief is finally ready for some pwn hunting. Get him. Get him, Tilly. Okay. So we are good with our tailoring categories, and I'm using tailoring. I should probably just call this categories. I wonder what the hotkey is for renaming a variable in VS Code. And Visual Studio, I could just use Control R and it lets me like rename, but it doesn't do that here. Does anyone know is there a hotkey for renaming something in Visual Studio Code? I mean, the normal way I do it is like, you know, I double click it, Control F. It's only in 2 spots, so I could just rename it here and I could just go, you know, like categories. And then I find tailoring again and I just say categories. Like that. But I wonder if there's a way to just dynamically rename it. Shame on you, you don't have the RazorScript highlight extension installed in your VS Code. I do not actually. I actually don't use VS Code for editing the scripts. This is literally me using just JavaScript to make the script. So to be fair, I don't actually make the scripts in VS Code. But that's on me. That's my bad. How you doing, by the way? Okay. So we've renamed it. We're off to a good start. So we got the categories. We are gonna go to heal potions now. And this is where it's gonna get tricky because I don't know. Like they added that new option to do like greater heal and like other potions, like 25 at a time. We're gonna just see how that matters once we get into the script. But basically we have our first category, heal potions. So we're gonna name this little first array heal pots or heal potions. And then I just want to give the names of each of the things. So, and this is where the order matters, okay? So we're gonna first just type them in. Lesser heal potion, which would be 400. Heal potion, which would be 401. We got greater heal potion, which is 402. And then greater heal potion 25, which is 403. Okay, so in my script, this might be a little wonky, but basically I want to check like the first match, like the biggest match first, right? So greater heal 25. Greater heal potion, lesser heal potion, then heal potion. Right? Because we want to make sure that we hit like the biggest match first. So if it says greater heal in the gump, we pick greater heal first. And then it checks lesser heal, which I don't even think those work, or heal. Again, I don't even know if these are in societies, but we're being prepared. We code it up. All right, so we're on to the next category, cure. And basically this is gonna be the same kind of thing. So I'm just gonna actually copy pasta, because that's what I do, you know? We're gonna say, actually, I'm just gonna take this whole damn thing. And we're gonna say cure potions, and then cure, lesser cure, and greater cure, potion cure. So 401, yep, that looks good. So now we'll just take this whole thing again. And instead of cure potion, the next one's refresh. And 400 for this one is refresh potion. And then 401 is total refresh potion. And 402 is total refresh potion 25. I'm just gonna reorder that. Okay. On to the next one, strength potion. Strength potion is gonna be very similar. Strength potions. Strength potion is 400. Greater strength potion is 401, and then greater strength potion 25 is 402. With me so far, everybody? Who's asleep? Wake up. Boobs. Just saw some. A great deal would be to set the storage shelf as the destination for potions, because when you use make 25, and you have to craft something like 76, you'll put the remainder in your shelf. Oh, okay, shit, good to know. Yeah, I was already debating on like, do we try to math it out and like let the user do some math, or do we just let them type it up and then not care? Dintamar, 3, coming in with a 3, hello. Okay, so strength potions, boom. We got agility potions, which is the same as strength, so that's fantastical. We're gonna name that agility potions. So we got agility potion 400, greater agility potion, and then agility potion 25. All right, magic resist. This has got the lesser one in it, so let's take cure pots as the example. And this is magic resist potions. Four hundred is lesser magic resist potion. 401 is magic resist potion. 402 is greater. And then 403 is 25 greater. Makes complete sense. Things are going fantastically smooth right now. Poison. Okay, poison has a lot of options. Son of a bitch. Okay, we're gonna take agility. Actually, we'll take magic potion. Okay, boom. This one's gonna be poison. Poison potions. Poison. Poisons is it's a hard word to say and spell for me. All right, so 400 is lesser poison potion. 401 is poison potion. 402 is greater poison potion. 403 is greater poison potion 25. Okay, and then 404, not found, is gonna be deadly. Oops. Deadly poison potion without the 25. And then 405. Oh, wait. Did I do this wrong? Okay, so 400's lesser, 401's poison, 402 is greater poison potion, yep. 25, okay, and then deadly's 404. Deadly poison, poison 25, 405, okay. And now we do lethal, which is 406 and 407. And instead of deadly, it's gonna be called lethal. Making complete sense, right? Is this script auto-adding societies to a crafting queue? Yes, it is. Tomorrow we've done the smithing one and the tailoring one, but people have asked that I do the alchemy, so we're working on that together. So next one's explosion potions. Let's go. Explosion potions. So 400 is lesser explosion. Explosions 401. Greater explosion 25. Perfect. Our aspect items. I don't think you ever make aspect items for societies, right? I'm gonna skip that category, I think. Hello, what about the mining video? Can you show us how to activate the profile and keys 1 through 9? You put the profile, but it will not work. Please help. Yes. Can't do that right now, but yes. What I could tell you is that I don't have it on this computer. I'll make the video. I'll get you hooked up. Don't worry. Patent pending. Do you have the basic mining script working? Okay, explosion potions, we did that. I'm skipping aspect items. Plant items I know is a thing, so we'll do plant items real quick. So we'll do plant items. And plant items is fungicide 10. And this is where I might need to get tricky with these numbers in here, because the society is going to only have fungicide, not fungicide 10. We'll deal with that in a moment. So that's 400. And then superior growth serum will be 401, and then I can delete these other guys. Boom, boom. And that should be it. So we're going to delete these. Boom. I deleted too much. You're doing too much. Okay, so we're gonna remove plant items. Or, I'm sorry, aspect items out of this list. And then, ooh, mount breeding. So mount breeding has one. Mount breeding. And that's just one, and it's called Superior Fertility Serum. I feel like I'm spelling these wrong. Fertility. Okay. And then utility is a poison kit. We probably never have to make that, I don't think. We're gonna skip that too. Someone's screaming. These could be good screams or they could be terrible screams. Could be guinea pigs. Typo at superior. I'm a terrible speller. Superior. Oh, thank you. Good eye. Good eyeballs. Super I-or. Super I-or. Perfect. We're gonna save that. When I shrink that down, what happens? Nothing. Okay, let's take a sip. It's a celebratory sip. Okay, so the good news is with this menu, we don't have to worry about hues anywhere. So now we're going to start looking at the script of what we can pull out of like this code that's going to run that we don't actually need. Okay, so for example, hues, it's not going to do anything. This replacement string, no craft, is kind of like the replacement variables of is it exceptional, does it have a hue, and is it an item? Okay, so the hues, I'm pretty sure I can just say there's no hues. Fantastic. So let's scroll down here and let's see where we going. Where are we going? Automatic setup of crafting queue for Alchemy societies. This is only for Alchemy. More to come for other societies. This only sets up the queue, it does not run it. You can test this even if your societies are complete. Done. Automated Alchemy societies crafting queue. This is a V1. We're gonna generate it now. YouTube.com/JaceOwns. So true. Setting this variable to 1 creates a queue, 0 to creates a queue, 1 pauses for us to add the items. Okay, V1. It's what's today? 4:12. At whatever time it is, it will go ahead and generate that for us. Public test, going for it. We're gonna leave those there. Actually, no, I guess we could rename this. Tailoring Smith Gump will be crafting selection Gump. Okay. Bring us to the order of armors. So that's what we need to switch over here. So when we do, bracket jobs, this little guy right here, it's trying to make sure that this Gump comes up, which is fantastic. But then it's trying to say Gump response 10 so that it goes into order of armorers. Okay, we're gonna want to get the Artificer's Enclave keyword there. How do we get that, Jace? We record. So we're gonna click new. We're gonna make a new one. It's called Alchemy. Alchemy. We're gonna save. We're gonna play, and then we're just gonna click that button. So it's 12. Gump response 12. So Gump response 12 right there will put us inside of the armory script. And we can make sure that this happens by just taking this script and running it, okay? So let's go ahead and do that right now. We're gonna save and play. It takes us to the Artificer Enclave, which is great. I'm gonna save this. We're gonna log on the character that actually has those. And we're gonna turn off the music. Okay, so now if I save and play this, it correctly takes us to the menu that we want to see. Fantastic. One might say fantastical. Select the word tailoring and then Control-Shift-L, and it will match all the words and you can just replace as you type. Perfect. Okay, cool. Control-Shift-L. Aha. Thank you. That's exactly what I wanted. Control-Shift-L. I gotta remember that though. Control-Shift-L. Control-Shift-L. Thank you. We're learning as we do. Okay, so we're over here. We got this getting pulled up correctly now by this little script, and I don't know if you guys can even see that, but I just took a little snippet of the code, right? We're gump closing this gump. We're making sure that it says jobs, and then it's selecting 12, which pulls open this menu. Right, so it opens our jobs and goes to the enclave, which is exactly what we want. And now we're gonna start searching for these texts, these values, right? So if you remember, we're gonna search in order of what we have it in the code. So for example, it's gonna loop through the categories first. So it's gonna look for a heal potion first, and then cure, then refresh, and then, okay, so it should find agility first. So it's gonna find the greater agility potion. And then when we look at agility potions, it's gonna try to find, you know, greater first, greater 25, which it won't find. And then greater agility potion, which it will find. Now, technically, the way the code's written currently is it's gonna create records for all these inside the Razor script for the ones that say it's like 25. I might need to change that. Might need to change that a little bit. A little baby bit. But let's scroll down here and see how we're gonna generate this code and what it might look like. So we're opening the crafting queue, it's creating a new queue. If we're already at the maximum amount of queues, it tells me I need to delete a queue. We're leaving all these society pages here, blah, blah, blah. Let's see, get hue page flips. This was for like flipping through the hue page depending on which hue we're in. Here's like the helper list. Let's see, I'm just gonna scroll down here. Scroll, scroll, scroll. Annual counters, blah, blah, blah. Time to craft. So this is it actually crafting. So that's all the tailoring flip pages. We don't care about that necessarily. I'm trying to think of like, as I'm scrolling through this, like there's the hue check shit that doesn't matter and also exceptional shit that doesn't matter. Like these are never gonna be exceptional. Oh shit, they might be. Oh, that's a different queue. That's the scribe. So technically for alchemy, I don't need exceptional, I don't need hues. We can save a lot of code by skipping that. I'm just gonna run this this snippet right here and then see what it comes out with. So we're gonna new let's see, soch alch. Soch, let's see, alch. We're just gonna run this and see what it outputs. And it's basically just making the text file here, which is great. We're gonna copy that whole big bad boy. Then we're gonna paste it inside of our Alchemy Society here. And we're gonna save. And I'm gonna be wild and just run it. Let's see if it just works out the box. And then we can clean up the missing stuff. Okay, so it wants me to enter... Damn it, it's in the order of armories. So we also need to fix where it says that. We're gonna cancel this. The order of armories was... What the hell was the script number? I guess I've had it in other spots that I'm gonna have to fix. Tailoring. It was Gump response 10 of this Gump. So let's go back to my code, which you guys couldn't see. I wasn't even sharing my screen. Okay, so I'm back on the society script here. And basically what happened is I just ran it, which is great. But the problem is it went to the wrong jobs after we ran the script, which is not great. We want it to go to the Artificer's Enclave. Bring us to Artificers. I can't spell these words. Artificer's Enclave. Okay, is there any other matches for 10 there? No, it's not. Okay, we're gonna save that. And we're just gonna run this again. Boom, we're basically regenerating that script. And then I just go back to Razor and I paste it all over. And then we're gonna hide the screen again. And then run it. So again, this is me just posting the code that we just generated into this guy right here. So save and play. It made a new crafting queue. Fantastic. It found greater agility potion. Craft until how many made? So this is like 131. Okay. Magic resist. So 174. Deadly potion 414. I went to the next page. Greater heal 457. Lethal poison 86. And then it was done. So the good news is we kind of worked. It didn't find the superior growth serums. We need to figure out why that is. Also, it's selecting the one at a time. So we need to maybe make it select the 25 at a time. Warhawk, for documentation for syntax, do you primarily use the Razor website? Yeah, so if you're looking for like the syntax itself, if you go to uorazorscripts.com, on the homepage, I have like links to both the Razor Community Edition and the... so if you go to like razorscripts.com, on the homepage right here, I have a link to the Community Edition, which is like the overall what Razor is. But then Outlands has like their own unique stuff, which is on this page. Right, so if you're trying to learn about just how shit works, check out the Razor Community Edition. Because this is like more of a guide. But then once you get into Outlands, you would go to Outlands and then it's got a bunch of different options. If that makes sense. It's on the old to-do list of things I won't do, but I want to like make a UO, like a guide, like a literal guide with videos, and then sell it on like Skillshare, you know? Like, hey, everyone, be sure to use the code JSONS for your Skillshare Razor script free month free. Anyway, how's your stream, Warhawk? How'd you do? Did share chat work the whole time? It says it went offline. Yeah, dream big. You gotta, yeah, don't let your dreams be dreams though, by the way. You doing good? You were away. Preston Miller stepped in for you. Share chat worked perfectly. Great. Good to hear. Yeah, I liked his stash. He had a great stash, that Preston guy. I wish I could grow that kind of stash. Yeah, definitely wasn't you in a mustache. Yeah, no, I couldn't see it. Yeah. As soon as that guy showed up, I was like, where the hell's Warhawk? This is some bullshit. I thought we were going to work on share chat. All right, cool. And by the way, this was my first day of having 3 people with share chat on at the same time. So thank you, by the way. You were like a perfect test. You know, I'm going to check all the logs, make sure shit went well on my side. But yeah, hopefully one day I'm running it on like 100 streams at once. No pressure. Anyway. So yeah, be sure to check out the UO Raid Script website. These are the links right there. Back to the stream at hand. I kind of want to see why I didn't find the superior growth serum. So let's look up that first. I probably misspelt it, to be fair. It's probably on me. As with most things that go wrong, it's because I don't know how to spell. So we're going to Control F and we're going to go growth serum. And I might just not even look for superior. I'm not sure. Let's see. Growth serum. Okay. So it did do that, but we're going to look for society growth serum. Excellent superior. Superior growth serum. Superior. Super I ore. Super I ore. Why did I not find it? Oh, because it has to say in Gump plant. The way I'm grouping things together is by their type. So like for bone armor, that makes sense because it's like, hey, if it does bone exist, then go through the bone armor. In this case, I'm trying to say, does a plant? Oh, I'm not even sharing my screen, you guys. This is going to be rough because I have the Visual Studio Code over like my screen. Anyway, so the code is checking to say, hey, is it in plant? Like, does the Gump contain plant? And in this case, it doesn't. For the armors and shit, that works fine. For the plant one, I'm gonna have to skip this check. I'm just gonna have to do fungicide. Superior growth. And then also we're gonna like stop looking for exceptional. So let's do that now. Let's fix the plant growth portion of it. How would you do this, Jace? Well, you go back to we go back to the code. And we look for, I think I had to do this with quiver. Quiver. If the category trigger is quiver, I'm gonna need to like skip this check. Because basically what this is doing is it's taking the name of the category, right? So bone armor, it's splitting it by the spaces and taking the first word, right? So bone armor turns into bone. Quivers turns into quiver because everything is a quiver. And so now I need to be like 30K lines of code would give me nightmares. No, it's all good. It's all dynamic, you know? Technically, my 30K lines of code is only, 660 lines of JavaScript. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. All right, so anyway, where we're doing that split with split. Where the hell was it? Okay. Wait, what? JavaScript is in Razor? No. So I'm using JavaScript to generate the Razor code. So like this is the Razor code that gets generated, but I'm using JavaScript to generate the code. So if you missed the beginning, I'm basically setting up all the categories and then all the options inside those categories. And then I've created a script that loops all those to try to like find the item in the GUMP, right? And then this code generates the like text file code, which is the Razor script. And the part that wasn't working is it's finding plant. It wants plant. So I want to skip this portion right here if it's plant. But then I also need to skip the end if. This is where it gets all weird. So if I do this, if I don't do this if, I need to remove another end if. But I have it all wonky. Pretty sure it's this one. I'm a Winston is now following on the Twitch. Thank you for the follow. You must like code because here we are we're playing VS Code today. Making Alchemy society scripts. So I'm trying to think of another way. Like I could potentially leave this if statement here and instead of checking plant, I needed something that's always true. So it always just falls in there. So technically, if it's plant, I could just say, does like artificer enclave exist? Or society exist? And if so, then go into that code. I'm gonna do that. Do you have the JavaScript on GitHub or the web? No, the JavaScript is just on my local machine. Brainchild of me. Ratty TV. I could open source this, I guess. Put it behind a paywall or something. You know what I'm saying? As Joe would say, you know what it is. Okay, so else if category is equal to plant. I'm just gonna do that. This is like my cheap way of doing it. We're just gonna say society. That way it always is true. So if my category was plant, I'm gonna change it to society. This will always be true. And then the other one was like utility, right? Like what was the other name? Not plant items. It was mount breeding. So we're gonna do the same thing with mount. And if you don't know why I'm doing that, I can try to explain it again, but the code was trying to like hone in on what it's trying to select. Don't ruin the magic. Exactly, I won't ruin the magic, don't worry. Oh shit, raid? Mr. Big Business with the raid. Grab your weapons. AKA edit your code editors. Bring in your code. We're currently writing a society script for Alchemy, using JavaScript to generate us a lovely script, which let's do this right now. We're gonna do node social alchemy, and then it's gonna take this whole big bad boy. We're gonna copy paste that. We're gonna hide the Visual Studio Code, and then we're gonna go over here and we're gonna go to the Razor script. We're gonna paste it in, and we're gonna save and play, and it should pull it all in. Let's go ahead and just close all those windows for you. We're gonna save and play. And it's like, oh shit, okay, Greater agility potion. 131. Okay. Let's see, what's the next one? Magic resist potion, 174. Okay. Next one is deadly poison potion, 414. But wait, there's more. It's gonna go to the next page. Greater heal, 457. Okay. And then the next one is lethal poison potion, 86. And let's see if it's gonna pick up the serum. Holy shit, it picked up the serum, but something's fucked up. It wants me to edit the greater agility potion. Why? I'm just gonna close that out for now. So it didn't recycle non-exceptional potions. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. There's still some things I'm working out with it. Technically, I don't need to do recycle. Also, technically, it doesn't need to check. Will it still run with that? Yeah, it will still run. Because what happens with the society is like if it gets used by your society, then it never even hits that check. Right? So part of my script is always sets it to this. It's happening in the tailoring script also, is it? Like what happened while we were setting this up? Because I haven't run into that yet. Like did we hit like a world save or some shit? No, see it did. It says page 2, lethal. It found razor. I don't know if you guys can see. I'm looking at the journal here. When the queue has 5 more items in it. Maybe I need to add the weight on the page because it should switch to the next page. I'm gonna run it one more time here. Save and play. Makes a new queue. I'm just gonna exit out of these because we don't really care about the numbers. And I'm slowly exiting out because again, you gotta babysit it a little bit, you know, can't be too rough with it. Okay, greater heal. Lethal. Yeah, no, it didn't go to the next page. Keviloff, thank you for the follow. Keviloff. Keviloff. Thank you for the follow. By the way, Mr. Big Business, thanks for the raid again. Hopefully you had a great stream. You're supposed to say that to shit, right? Like you're supposed to like be like, oh, I had a great stream. I hope you had a fantastical stream. I hope you dominated the day. I hope you come back for more. Okay. So we definitely have a bug here. I don't like that. And you were saying that it happens on the tailoring one too? I'm going to pop open the script that we generated. This is the one we're running. And I'm going to look for the page 2, okay? Because it's society page 2 is where we're going. And blacksmithing? What the hell? How come I haven't run into that shit? So Ingump, greater heal potion. Look at this. Exceptional lesser heal potion. That's so funny. If Ingump cure. Only when the queue has more than one page. Strength, agility, lesser magic, blah, blah, blah. So, okay, so when we go to the crafting queue, we're over here, double click the kit. We overhead the index name. Huge page flips will always be 0. Exceptional will always be 0. The page jump page. Flip, flip, flip. I'm trying to read through this to like find out when it's doing the page, right? So for example, if we're right here and we go over to plant items, it's like not waiting long enough to do, because if I click superior growth serum, it should instantly add to the queue. And the problem was what were happening is like it's trying to edit the greater agility potion before even adding the superior growth. So, I mean, of course you can't see because I have a fucking screen like hidden. I'm not upset or anything. Anyway, so like what sucks is this doesn't exist, right? So like the queue's getting stuck here, but in reality, it should be at least trying to add the serum and then go to page 2. So I think I need to add some sort of wait here when it's like going to this next page. I don't think it did this correctly. I don't think it's waiting long enough. I'm gonna run it one more time. We're gonna save and play. It made a new queue, fantastic. So it did the agility. It's doing the magic resist. It's doing the deadly. So, okay, so it added item to queue. So greater heal. It switches over to... So lethal poison, I saw it say serum though. Okay, so I'm gonna stop the script there. But like, what's weird is it correctly knows that I want the serum. Superior growth potion. Page 2. So enter quantity, page 2, right? And then I entered it. And then it's like, okay, so now we're on superior growth serum, awaiting user input. Enter quantity from order of armories, which is wrong. Page 2, which is page 2, that's correct. Page 2. But it never actually added the item. Okay. So let's go back to Visual Studio Code. And I want to make sure that it can actually find the plant stuff. So I'm gonna comment out all these other categories real quick, so it only finds plant or mount. I'm gonna rerun this code here, and now it's super small. I'm trying to make sure that it can actually find it's correctly adding the superior growth serum, because maybe it's not. So we're just gonna paste that over. There's kids crying. Oh, she's in timeout. Near my door. Okay. We're gonna save and play. Yeah, so it's not adding the item. You have not yet added any items to the crafting queue. So it's done messed up. Why? So growth serum. Exceptional growth serum. So we should be here. See, there's another quote here that there shouldn't be. Don't know if that matters or not, but we can fix that too. If in list. I'm trying to make sure that this is right here. So it's crafting page 8, category 109, item 400. So if we go crafting page is 8, which is here. So we go plant item. And then growth serum is 401, which is this. Like, it should be putting that in. Why? Why is it not doing that? Category is 109. 100. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's right. Crafting page is 8. I'm trying to think. I'm trying to hear screaming. Let's see. So if in Gump page crafting Gump's needed exceptional is 1, no. Wait for me to enter quantity. Page helper display. So it knows the right page. Gump response 4. I'm sure this is right in front of me. I just can't figure it out for some fucking reason. But basically, the category looks right to me. So it's basically plant items, which is 109. Okay, which is the right category. And then if I look at plant items down here, superior growth serum would be 401. right? That's what this is over here. If we go here, it's 109, and then 400 is this fungicide, and then 401 is this superior growth. So if I click that, it should add it to the queue. Sneaky adjuster, thanks for the ad. I'll pass. But good job. Bots are taking over. Be sure to drop a follow while you're here. Anyway, trying to think, running out of thinks. I just need to cut this up. I need to cut this up so it works correctly, okay? Like I need to like stop the script until I get it to work, like actually adding it to the queue, you know? Like one step at a time, you know? So if I save and play this, it's correctly finding the item. It's just not correctly actually adding the item. Okay, so if I, like, for example, come right here and just say stop. Okay, we're gonna say overhead, breaking early. Breaking early. Okay, and if I save this, if I save and play this, we made a new queue, and it's saying, hey, we found superior gross scrum. No, serum. I can't even read. And then we're breaking early. So we're in the, like, it found it. It's just not actually using it. So the category is correct, but the item, I want to do JSON's item. So when I'm saying I'm breaking early, I want to know the JSON's item, which is the tailoring gump response. So we're going to break early, but we're also going to output this tailoring gump response. And this should say 401. I'm going to assume it's saying 0 though, but it should say 401. We're going to save this, we're going to play. No, it's saying it right. It says 401, which is great. WTF, mate? Why is it not adding it to the queue? We're gonna delete all these queues. Delete. Okay. I'm gonna save this and again. Okay, so I'm gonna go down here to the bottom. And again, we're just trying to debug why it's not adding it to the queue, which it's gonna be something stupid. It always is. So the tailoring gump response, we're gonna search for that real quick. Control F. We're clicking the category gump response, and then we're clicking the item gump response. So let's make sure that the category is correct as well. Overhead. $77.88. Here we go. Save and play. So it's 109 and 401, which is great, right? It should be clicking 109 and then 401. Oh, you know what? What is this 109 here? I feel like maybe 109 is wrong because I'm using 109 as like the resetter of the gump to make sure nothing is selected. I wonder if I needed to do 110 there. Let's see. Reset the gump without needing to close it. Shit. Save and play. A new crafting queue has been created. We're on the cusp. I'm gonna stop the script here before we even do anything. And I'm gonna close all these windows. And I'm gonna see where we land. Save and play. So, okay, the good news is we've stopped here and nothing is selected, okay? So in theory, I should be able to stop the script after it selects the category, right? So if I stop the script right here, we should see it land on at least clicking plant item. Okay, so I'm gonna close that. I'm gonna hit save and play. So it's not clicking plant item for some reason. Which is great. I mean, that's what we wanted to see. I wanted to know why it's not doing that though. So we're gonna record and we're gonna click 109 and it should say 109 as the gump. Yeah, gump response 109. What the F, man? I'm gonna hard code this ID there. Wait a minute. Gump response. So gump response crafting selection gump should be this ID. Let's make sure that that's right. Crafting selection, because maybe I'm doing this wrong. No, I am. So it's that's right. So it's that ID, which is fantastical. We're trying to gump close that ID. It's pulling up the alchemy. It's gump response 100, which is this. So that pulls up that. Okay. If the gump IZ exists, we're ready to craft, right? We're going through the exceptional, which it doesn't need. Liggity, what's up, Script Master? I'm struggle busting over here on this particular piece of logic. I don't know why it's not working and I'm getting a little frustrated, you know? How are you doing? I'm gonna go ahead and save and play this with hard-coded values. And if it, okay, so it correctly selected it when I hard-coded it. So something's wrong with the not hard code. Even though it says it's right, something's wrong. I just pulled a U. Uh-oh, what'd you do? Misspoke? Made a fool of yourself? Promised something you to people and didn't deliver? What else? So what's weird is this is working, but this isn't. Tailoring, crafting, gump response. Wait a minute, are these different variables? It's trying to go to the page. So the page is 109. I was playing Pavlov and a zombie scared me. I dropped my gun and died. Nice. Dude, games are scary sometimes. That's funny. I have been in that situation before. It wasn't a zombie though, it was just another player. Okay, so I'm silly. It's this page gump response, which is fine. You know, let's go ahead and output that as well, just so we know where. I mean, that's good, Jace. Like, way to go. Okay, so we're gonna delete that. And then we're gonna. So tailoring page gump would be 108. Okay. I'm basically just outputting all these variables now at this point because I need to see what the fuck is going on. All right, so if I stop the script over here, it should correctly like load up the damn thing. And if this just works, I'm gonna be upset, you know? Save and play. Yeah, of course it works now. Because now I don't know what I did. The good news is it works. The bad news is I don't know what I did. Oh, I know what I did. I just fixed the time, the 109. It was doing 109 and I set it to 1010 or 110. Okay, let's, I want to save. Oh man. Okay, we're gonna go back to Visual Studio Code. Okay. Here we go. This is what programming is about, everybody. You like do shit and you're like wondering why you did shit. And then you remember why you did shit and then shit happens and then you're like, oh shit. And then shit is like, okay, cool. And then you're not supposed to use the word shit so much, Jace, otherwise you're gonna get like banned from YouTube. I won't get banned. Okay. We're saving that in case we need it later. I got a hair in my eye. An eyelash. Isn't it bad when your eyes attack your own eyes? I feel like that's some bullshit, you know? Okay, we're gonna rerun this node thing. We're taking the script, we're pasting it over. We're making progress, everybody. We're gonna close all these windows down. I'm gonna hit save, I'm gonna hit play. It made a new queue. It put in the thing correctly, fantastic. So now we can go ahead and go back to our Visual Studio Code. Boom. We can uncomment out the other categories we're skipping. We can run node again, take the output that we just did, paste it into Razor, hide this screen. I probably need like a hotkey for that if I want to start doing this more. Close everything down, save and play. Okay, greater agility potion, you know, 131. Magic resist potion, 174. Deadly poison 414. Greater heal, 457. We got lethal poison, 86. And there we go. We went to the next page. It was correct. Superior growth serum is 15. We did it. We did it, everybody. The same fix that I fixed on this one probably applies to the tailoring one as well, though. If it wasn't going to the correct page on the other ones for you guys, then I probably need to fix it there too. But is anyone here besides Bliggity that just showed up? Are we excited about this? Type 1 in the chat if you're here. Type 2 in the chat if you're not. Type 3 in the chat if you're Tintamar. Type 4 in the chat. Burger Beagle. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, awesome. Guy Valor, hello. You guys are sleeping on me, you know? I'm over here sweating, crying to myself, and you guys are all sitting here in the silence. I appreciate it though. Thanks for lurking. Okay, so the good news is we've done it. We've created the alchemy script. Now we want to make it better because it's using like the old method of doing one potion at a time. So in theory, we probably wanted to do a lot of potions at a time. Now, the question is, can we dynamically know, like, math? We can't really, right? But ideally, when it's like, oh, 457, would it be great if I, like, say, craft 25 at a time up to 450? And then 86. Outlands Owen, can you stop? No. Never gonna stop. Hey, can we create a Outlands API so that I can do stuff without playing the game? Please. I'll help you with it. We cannot. Okay, fair enough. I'll help. It doesn't have to be real time. Just give me an old database backup. I'll write it for you guys. Anyway. So we have this, it's doing it one at a time though, which is kind of shitty. So ideally I wanted to craft the 25 at a time, but I don't want you to waste regs. You know? Like for this one, it doesn't matter. Like 174 can go to 175, and then you just have a 1 extra potion. Dung. The next script will be by like Owen. Owen, what script do you need? You tell me what you want to do, and I'll make it happen. Besides stopping. Because the only way I'm stopping is going like this. Stop. That's how I stop. Anyway. Hopefully my scripts aren't breaking the server. I don't think I am, to be fair. I do appropriate weights, okay? I'm a good guy. I'm on your team. Anyway, so we have the alchemy script and it's working. It's just doing the old method. So now the question is like, do I want to spend the time trying to do it 25 at a time, or should I care? Should I just go ahead and always do 25 at a time? What would be good for you guys? You tell me what you want. Because technically we have one that works. Now, to be fair, I am going to go ahead and remove the exceptional portion of this code because we don't need exceptional potions unless we add that to the suggestions, and Owen can create exceptional potions. Everybody hit up the suggestion channel. We need exceptional potions. Okay. So in my code where I'm doing exceptional, I'm pretty sure I'm just doing 2 loops. I need to find it though. Where is it? Give it to me. So categories, manual counters, pen script. So items for each. If hue has a length, blah, blah, blah. New item. Other matches. So this is hues. Category uses hues, which is false for my code here. So I don't think I care. Need to write a script to check if Owen's in the chat and then make it look like they're actually playing the game. True. Yeah. We could make a chat GDP response, you know, like a dynamic responder using chat GDP to like, hey, thanks for checking in. And then we could tell it to like talk like a pirate if we're on the sea. Or talk like a lumberjack if we're lumberjack botting. I don't know why I said I. All right, let's run this script again real quick because I think it's gonna you know, not be the exceptional code now. I think I've removed the exceptional code. Let's make sure that it still works. So I'm gonna hide this little Visual Studio code there. Boom. We're going over to Alchemy and pasting it in. Then we're gonna save and play it again. And it should make another queue. Craft agility. I'm just gonna exit out of them for now because we're just making sure that it still works. So I'm just right clicking out of the menu. Greater heal. Blah, blah, blah. Lethal poison. Superior growth. Boom. Okay, so we fixed it. Jeff K, aka the Blue, aka the Fine Type Database Master. I hope everything's going well for you, man. Hello and good night. This episode's packed full of me just being upset, so really look forward to tomorrow. But they did bring my monster beverage back. Yay. Jace, it's 9 o'clock at night and you're drinking a monster? Yeah. We're staying here till we finish the script. It'll be a long stream. Okay. So the other thing we can do as part of this code now, because if we pop it open the code, you can see that we no longer are checking for exceptional, right? So it just goes heal. Is there a heal in the gump? And then check for greater heal. And it's doing this 25. So in theory, I don't need to do the 25 anymore. We can actually change this around a little bit. So we're gonna go back to the script yet again. And we're gonna cheat. So where it says greater heal potion, you guys can't see. Anyway, where it says greater heal potion 25, we're actually just gonna remove the 25. And comment out the 402. That way it's always gonna use the 25. Boom. We're just always gonna use the 25. Not only will this clean up some of the code, but it will also make it so that the queue goes faster. Now, technically, it might waste some potions. You might get some extra potions on yourself when you do this. But hey, that's the price for freedom, okay? Hey, Chris, what's up? How you doing? Any extra potions you make will go to me, Jace owns. Okay, the fungicide 10, we don't need that in the list anymore. It's just gonna be fungicide. Okay, I think we did this now. I think it's looking good. So let's regenerate this code. Node, soch, alch. We're gonna take all that. We're gonna save that. And then we're gonna run it again. Jace, you're crazy. Sure am, save and play. Okay, so now it's doing greater agility. Craft until 25 are made. Craft until 131 are made. What happens when you do that? What happens when you run the 25 but you want 131? Does it just work? It makes extra? I've never done it. So magic resist potion. Was there not 125 for magic resist potion? No, there is. I just didn't do it right. So magic resist potion. Oh, because magic resist potion is, there's not a 25 for magic resist potion. You got to crate 171 of those bad boys. Holy shit, what was that? So 174. It makes extra, it will round up to 150. Okay. So deadly potion, poison potion, 114. Boom. Greater heal potion, 457. Okay, lethal poison is 86. And then superior growth is 15. Boom. Okay, so the good news is the way that we currently have it is going to be great. The next question is like, where is the items going to go after you do the crafting queue? Right now, I automatically set the source container to be your resource stockpile. The destination container, I can also just set it to be the resource stockpile, right? Is that where the potions go? Potions? Or where do they go? Do they need to go to the shelf? Can you do that? Can you craft directly into the shelf? Because I can set the destination container to the shelf. I can do that automatically. The stockpile can't be the target. You need to set it to the shelf. Okay, yeah, so I manually clicked the shelf and that worked. So let's go ahead and add that to the bottom of the script. We're gonna go over to the Visual Studio Code. Well, actually, technically we need to get the stuff in the game first. So I'm gonna do greater than info on the shelf, which it should already be. I need to set up my chat thing here. Speech, activate chat when pressing enter. Boom. Okay. Greater than info on the shelf. It's called a storage shelf, shockingly enough. So we're just gonna find in the script where we're doing destination. Destin. We're not doing that. Fucking, of course I didn't name it destination. Oh, because I don't have destination yet. What's the other one? Source. Resource container ground. Okay, so if I look at the script here, this is where it says if we find the resource container on the ground and the target doesn't exist, use the Gump response 10 of the crafting queue Gump, which happens to be this guy right here. And then it targets the resources. Okay, and then we'll basically do this same block of code, but for a storage shelf. If finds type I can't even speak. If find type storage shelf on the ground as We'll say, you know, Jilf. Target there, Jilf. And then I'm gonna assume it's Gump Response 11, but we're gonna record that real quick and make sure. But I'm gonna go ahead and copy this out. And we are going to do a new little script, and we're just gonna call this Testy. Testy. We're gonna save and play. And sure enough, it says target. Which container do you wish to have the destination for all these crafting items? It is set as a storage shelf. Perfect. So this little snippet worked. So we're going to add that to the bottom of our script. And technically we can add this to all the scripts. I'm in the Visual Studio Code. Let me show you guys. So we're at the bottom of the script here. So we're adding that in. We're gonna rerun this node socials, blah, 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 and we're gonna paste this to the website because I think we're ready. I think we're ready for you guys to try it out. Wait a minute, did we just end on time? No way. No way. All right, we're gonna post it to the website. What's the website, Jace? It's uoragescripts.com. You guys ever been there? I'm gonna click add script. We're gonna call this one. Oh shit. I want to kind of have the names be the same. So it's not tailoring though, it's alchemy. 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 And then what were my tags for this one over here? Stream questions societies. Matter of fact, let me just edit this real quick. I can just take that, boom, copy. Pasta. Alchemy. Stream, questions, societies, alchemy. I think we're good. Submit. Oh, wait, okay, so let's see. We just added a brand new script to the website. Let's check the history of this guy. Wow, it's already on GitHub. Wow, that's so amazing, Jace. Yeah, I'm pretty impressed with myself too. But hey, if we ever make some changes here, they'll show up on this website. Boom. Are you not entertained? All right, here it is, everybody. Boom. Alchemy. One button, Alchemy Society Scripts. You're welcome. Be sure to like, follow, subscribe. Hit the notification bell. Be sure to tell your kids to join. You know, UO Outlands. Follow the stream. Make your wives an account on YouTube. Make sure they follow the stream. I need numbers, okay? Give me the numbers. Burger Beagle. Wait, what was this? This is my updates to the site, by the way, guys. You know, like you can now just like if you don't want to copy the script, you know, all you gotta do is click copy and then Control V. But maybe you don't want to do that. You can click download. Boom. Download and it will download the script. Okay? And then there's just a file in your downloads folder. You got to move that over to your scripts file. The other thing is I added the history to all these things, right? So if you want to see the history, you can either click this yellow history button, or if you're feeling wild, you can scroll all the way down and click view change history. And now every time I make a script and we edit it, it gets backed up to GitHub. Okay? So if I somehow lose the domain, if it goes down, The history will be here. It's under my repo, right? When I originally started playing, I made this UO Outlands Razor Script repo. But now we got, it's all automagic, you know, and it goes under this Outlands UORazorscripts.com. You know, it's going to go into these scripts. So every script we do will be saved here. It's not very pretty because I'm trying to do it based on the GUID that's created during the script, right? But holy backup Batman by Jay Sones. So all the scripts are backed up now. If I get hit by a bus, you guys can still play the game. If this goes down, we're still good. It's there forever. So true. How you doing? The one in Dennis. Will it show the changes on GitHub? No, it will. Yeah, so like, for example, the screenshot taker that we made the other day, like if I click a history on here, the only thing you gotta do is just click history inside of GitHub, and then it shows you the difference, and you can compare. So like it's gonna show you everything that's different. See? So like, as we make changes to the mage bot, for example, you know, if I click over here to auto mage and go to this guy and then click history, we'll be able to see as we make changes, what did I change? For example, on this one, this was me just testing it. I haven't played the mage bot since I've added this, but woot, testing source control. So yeah, it's going big. We're going hard. You know, I've been knocking some things off my list. It feels good, you know? Up to 422 scripts. Owen came in here and told us to stop. But like the song, we're never gonna stop. No, we're never gonna stop, no. Until I get banned. then I might stop. But we stream every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 7 through 9. I thought I was gonna have to keep, my plan was to be online until we finish the script, and we finished the script like right around the time I normally log off, which is ironic. But you guys know what that means. We're doing a 90-second giveaway, because not only do I give the scripts away, but I also give away the money that I don't actually earn because I don't actually play the game. We're gonna have to log in a character that actually has money. If you would like to enter for 20K, just type something in the chat. So far, it's just JSpot. You guys are either snoozing or you're enthralled and you're like, holy shit, I'm looking at that UORazorscripts.com website going, oh, damn. God damn. If not, then that's fine too. You know, you can type something in the chat and then go back to going, God damn. Hashtag biggest loser. Yeah, that's on the list too. I gotta do the biggest loser. Not today, though. You know, we're on the new computer. The old computer's over here, being my little background bot. Share chat still working? Share chat, by the way, we're in a beta test. Today was the first day we had 3 streams live at the same time, and it seems to be working just fine, which is, thank goodness, okay? If you're interested in streaming to multiple platforms at once and you want your chat to be shared between the 2 platforms, I gotta make an ad that I could just hit play so I don't have to say it out loud. But be sure to check out share.chat for all your streaming needs. Yeah, please double dip. We got 9 participants. 6 are from YouTube. Good luck to you 3 people over there on Twitch. AKA 2 people, because one's a bot. Nothing but the best here on our stream, okay? How do you do giveaway, Jays? Do you play marbles? No. Do you do wrestling shouts? No. Do you have AI cars driving into each other? No. We use a Razor script, damn it. Do you play this game? No. We're gonna do a check 20K, check 20K, check 20K. We're gonna give away 60K at the end. So it is approaching the end. The new script's working just fine. Perfect. I feel like I'm gonna make some enhancements to the tailoring one and the blacksmithing one. Maybe we should do that while we're here, while it's fresh on the brain. Let's go to the coding cave. Burger Beagle's spinning like a mofo over here. I'm gonna hit save. I'm gonna hit play. Here we go. We're doing a Jason's giveaway. Toot toot. Who is gonna win this loot? The bank check for 20,000 gold, and the winner is Twitch shared chat. Shared chat coming in, dominating the competition. You know, the little one's upset. The little one's like, how come shared chat always wins? That's some bullshit. What's up, Jace? Hope you have an awesome stream, says Rookie. Dude, we're having an awesome stream. Absolutely. We finished the tailoring society script. So if you're a tailor, I'm sorry. I mean, the tailoring's already done, but there's a child screaming in the background. Celebratory. Anyway, if you're an alchemist, there's an alchemy script for you. Have I told you lately that I love you? We're singing today. We're never gonna stop. No, never gonna stop. You seen the issue with the tailoring script where it doesn't make the second item if there are two of the same item? Yeah. We just talked about that briefly a little bit. By the way, I need to set a winner as shared chat. 1 second. So I'm gonna say winner shared chat. 333 entries. Holy shit, shared chat. That's a lot of things to give away, Jace. I know. This is how we play the game. We just give everything away. So we should probably combine them, right? We should probably go like boom, boom. This is gonna be for 40k. It's a 40k giveaway. It starts now. Shared chat was generous enough to just roll it forward. Rake it, as one might say. And a Job stream. Rake it, shake it, bake it. If you'd like to enter for 40k, feel free to type something in the chat now. Yeah, you can say woot woot. You can say one. Share chat for the win again. That's true. 40k, get good. Get it. I feel like maybe I should enter this one. Maybe I should enter for the 40k. Give me the 40. J-Sones is in. I'm gonna say no me. Wow, double J-Sones. I have 4 entries in this giveaway. I got a J-Spot, a shared chat. Actually, I have 5 entries. I have J-Spot. Why is J-Spot only on YouTube? Why doesn't it get entered when it types on Twitch? That's a bug. J-Spot should be in both. Oh wait, no, J-Spot only enters if I like do a command, right? Because J-Spot needs a type. You guys are synced with your spinning. Oh my golly gee willikers. Nice job. All right, and end scene. This is for 40k giveaway. We got 13 participants. Save and play. This is for 40k. It's gonna say 20k, but it's for 40k, okay? Just trust me. We're doing Jason's giveaway. Toot toot. Who's gonna win this 20k plus this other 20k? And the winner is YouTube J-Spot. There we go. Let's go, everybody. YouTube J-Spot is the winner. Congratulations to YouTube J-Spot. Some might say that this is rigged. Others might say, you guys just need to try harder. 369 entries for J-Spot. He's been there a little bit longer than shared chat. But, you know, we might as well just add it to it, right? We're double it. That's true. We should double it, right? Okay, we're gonna double it. It's gonna be for 80K. 80K. I'm gonna go get a check for 80K. Good luck. If you'd like to win 80K, then go ahead and type in the chat. If you don't want to win 80K, then don't type into the chat by telling me that you don't want to win. We're gonna do a check for 80,000 gold pieces. Should I preemptively get the 160K? I think I should. Because if I win, again, I'm gonna bump it up to 160K. So here's the 80K check. And then here's the 160. Let's see if we get to the 160. I should probably get the 42. We just make a check. 40,000. Okay, so we got the 20, the 40. I need a 60K. Check 60K. 20, 40, 60. Oh, I don't need 60 anymore, do I? I needed 80. And then 120. Or 160. What the hell am I doing? What's going on right now? Oh, we went to 20, to 40, to 80, and then we're going to do 160 if I win. That makes sense. Things are coming together for me. We're back to the code cave. If you want to win 160K, let me win. Okay? I'm gonna go ahead and enter just to make sure. Just to make sure I win, it's me. Biggest loser, Dorian? No, this isn't the biggest loser, but it's for 80K right now. But if I win this one, then we're gonna double it to 160K. So you kind of want me to win. The blinkety with the last second entry. You really need a checkbook, that's true. Okay, we got 18 participants now. We're slowly growing the list, although 4 of them are me. Here we go. Good luck to you guys. This is for 80K. Save and play. We're doing the JSONs giveaway 2-2. Who's gonna win this loot? For 80,000 gold. And the winner is Bliggity. He called it. Bliggity for 80K. Congratulations. The last minute entry. You son of a gun. Real person confirmed. Dorian's got 33 entries, no wins. Let's see how Bliggity is. He's got 64 entries with 3 wins. Congratulations. Hey, Dorian, while you're here, let's just do the 160K. You have to enter, though. Dorian, you have to enter. Okay, Dorian? Dorian, you have to enter. Okay, this is going to be for 160K. 160K. Type in the chat now for 160K. Dorian has to enter. Okay, he's entered once. Let's see if we can get him to double dip. Dorian needs to enter twice. 160K, but I put it all in the house library. Dorian has to enter everyone. Oh, that's true. Ugh. Poor Dorian, man. He's gonna be busy. He has to enter everyone. All right, this is for 160K. It's like a pseudo biggest loser, you know? And I feel like Dorian's gonna win. I feel like this is it for Dorian. He's gonna win the not biggest loser. Also, should we do something special with the wagon? I had to refresh the wagon, by the way. It only had like 12 days left. That's the lowest the wagon's ever gotten health. So I need to figure out what I'm doing with the wagon. If I'm gonna sell it, am I gonna do a giveaway? Like maybe we should have some sort of competition in the game where you have to like pay me money to enter. You know? Tell the merchant to sell it. That's true. Blinkety, what are you doing? Slacker. All right, I'm gonna be the triple zeros or the double zeros. I'm gonna enter too. If it lands on me, no one's a winner. Okay? Just so you know, I'm the 0-0. If one of the bots wins, we double it. If I win, it's a null and void. Let's see. Rookie, I am a bot. That's true. All right, let's see. Let's go, as they say. Let's pop this open. We're going to save and play. We got 23 entries. Here we go. Come on, Jace owns. Let's go. Just kidding. Come on, Dorian. Let's go. Here we go. We're doing a Jace owns giveaway. Tutu, who's going to win this fake loot? Thank you for the follow. And the winner is YouTube Orphan Nougat. Bliggity's winning on both platforms. This is some bullshit, dude. Like, you're the richest one here. Like, the richest one here is winning. Like, that's some bullshit, okay? I'm calling bullshit. I need to actually add code that, like, prevents him from winning. The rich get richer, huh? 89 entries, 3 wins. So you won 80k plus, so 80 plus 160. What's that? 240k? Bliggity won 240k. To be fair, I got you 800k the other day. Yeah, by selling my items. we gotta be careful this shirt chat guy. He's out of control with the wins. Yeah, you gotta watch out for shirt chat. He's botting though. He's botter. Botter confirmed. Okay, we're gonna do one more giveaway. It's for 60k. One more giveaway, 60k. Let's see if Bliggity can win it all. This is a 60k giveaway. Can Bliggity just sweep it all? Can Bliggity take it all home? Three for 3, let's go. Yeah, let's see if Bliggity can dominate the competition. I'm not even going to enter this one, just to increase his odds. How to pay that rent, yeah. Exactly. This is all for show. I technically haven't just, he's going to win no matter what. The back-to-back-to-back-to-back wins. You got 40-ish seconds left remaining. Forty-ish seconds left. 30-ish seconds left. To participants. $20-ish seconds left. Just kidding. You guys don't need to enter. Bliggity's going to win it anyway. You know, he's going to walk away with all the checks. He's up to 240. Wait, this would be 300k? I'm giving away 300k today? God damn. Alright, the entries are closed. Good luck to Bliggity. Did Dorian enter? He did enter. I'm proud of you, Dorian. Alright, we're going to save and play. It's going to say 20k, but it's for 60k. Who's going to win this loot? And the winner is YouTube Shared. Okay. Let's see. Congratulations, Share Chat, over there on the YouTube. What would you like to do with your winnings? I think we should double it, and I think we should double it and run it again. Oh, okay. 120k. We're going 120k now. Jesus. Please enter the chat for 120,000 gold. Some might say you're crazy, Jace, and I would agree. I'm running out of money slowly and surely. 120k here. Just kidding. Remember, Bliggity got me 800k. All right, this is 120k. We're doing 120 seconds for 120k. That's a K a second. I know, pretty good math. Should everybody spinning? Nah, it makes me I want to give money to the spinners. Like your guys' style. Okay, so the last stream I asked you guys like what we wanted to do today, and it was like people talked about societies and then also PvP scripts. And what else was brought up? Carpentry society. So we hit Wednesday. I'm sorry, today's already Wednesday. When we hit Friday, what do you guys want to do? Like Deathball Friday. But should we do a script and then Deathball? Should we just Deathball? What we doing on Friday? You guys tell me now. They're like, I don't know. Can you finish the society script before the end of the week, Chase? Like, can we just go ahead and do that now? No. Spin to win. Did Share Chat break? No, Share Chat's working. Okay. My view, I was scrolled up in my view like a crazy person. I was like, why am I not seeing this shit? Okay, here we go. All my money is going away slowly and surely. Good luck to anybody but Bliggity. Yeah. We're doing the Jason's giveaway 2-2. Who's going to win this loot for 120,000 gold? And the winner is Twitch Fabricator. Fabrator. Frabber. Not Bliggity. Yay. Congratulations to the guy's name I can't pronounce. Faberator. Faberator. Fab-er-ator. 4 entries, 1 win. Congratulations. And he's already standing right here. That's what I like to see. 120k goes over to the guys that I can't pronounce. Congratulations on your victory. Anyway, we stream every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 7 to 9. Make sure that you like the stream, you know, on YouTube. I stream to YouTube and Twitch. But just like, you know, the damn, like, here's the thing, okay? I'm gonna like tell you guys something. I hate everyone pings. I hate being pinged on shit. But you have to ping people to grow. I might have to start pinging people. You know, you might have to get an everyone ping when I go live. I don't like saying like, follow, subscribe. You know? I don't like it. But like, follow, and subscribe. I don't ever want to have to say the words for the algorithm. But do it for the algorithm. Like, God, it just kills me, you know? Like, if you like the content, you know what to do. And if you don't know what to do, watch any other video on the entire history of the planet and just do what they do, but do it to my video, okay? Anyway, we'll be back Friday. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 7 to 9. Ping was the name of one of your teachers. Ping Goddard, nice guy. That's awesome. Ping Goddard, shout out. Shout out to Pink Goddard. All right, we're gonna find somebody to raid. Let me load that up on my screen. Twitch.tv. Ultima Online. Who? Let's see. We got Pone Star, but he's gonna probably get off shortly because that's normally what happens. So let's pick somebody else. Epic Blue Gaming is playing hardcore UO on Origin. Death equals delete. Wait, Black Dragon is he streams? We're gonna send you guys over to Black Dragon. I didn't even know he streamed. Let's go stream snipe him doing treasure maps. Also, Dorian, thank you for the clip. Black Dragon 84102. Thank you guys. I hope you have a great rest of your week. We will see you on Friday, 7 to 9. Be sure to check out the most recent script on uoragerscripts.com. Join the Discord if you're not there already. Etc. Etc. Aegis, thank you. You too. All right, peace.